Brutal Barracuda, a Sniper Elite channel.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So, we are getting very close now to the release of Sniper Elite Resistance, so close in fact that the achievement and trophy list has appeared online. So I thought I'd do a quick video going over these achievements to see if there's anything more we can learn about the game. Naturally though, there are some spoilers, so fair warning. If you want to go in blind, I suggest you stop the video now. I will be avoiding story spoilers though, so you don't have to worry about that. Okay, so first thing to mention is there are a total of 54 achievements in the base game and a further 8 achievements in the Light Camera Achtung DLC pack, which is of course the Hitler DLC mission. So first I will go through the base game achievements, with the first on the list being Sniper Elite, which is to simply obtain all other achievements, basically your platinum trophy. Then the next 8 in the list are all story related achievements, so complete mission 1, complete mission 2, etc. With 4 of those 8 being secret achievements. Now I'm not going to talk about specifics for obvious reasons, I do not want to spoil the campaign for anyone. Okay, so the next achievement is called Climbing the Ranks, and this is unlocked by reaching rank 40. Now, one of my issues I had with Sniper Elite 5 was the rank cap of 40 in the single player campaign. I mean, I reached it on my first playthrough, and I see no reason as to why it was capped at 40, especially as Sniper Elite 4's rank, after an update, allowed us to go all the way up to rank 250. Now, to be fair, just because we get an achievement for reaching rank 40 does not necessarily mean that 40 is the level cap, but if I had to guess, I would say 40 once again probably is going to be the level cap. Next we have 2 achievements for beating the campaign. First one is called Viva la Resistance, which is earned simply by completing the campaign on any difficulty. Just complete the campaign. The second is called Creme de la Creme, which is earned for completing the entire campaign on authentic difficulty. Now this is the only achievement linked to campaign difficulty, which tells me that we are most likely not going to be seeing a return of the authentic plus difficulty that many of us are longing for, which as far as I'm concerned is terrible, terrible news. If Sniper Elite Resistance's authentic difficulty is anything like Sniper Elite 5's authentic difficulty, which I'm convinced it will be, and if you, like me, found Sniper Elite 5 to be far too easy compared to the likes of Sniper Elite 3 and 4, this looks as though Sniper Elite Resistance will be just as easy, which was my #1 biggest problem with Sniper Elite 5. On the hardest difficulty, it's just not difficult. Let's just hope Sniper Elite Resistance will have even more options in the custom difficulty settings that would allow us to increase the difficulty ourselves. Next up we have Just a Scratch, which is earned by completing any mission excluding mission 1 and 9 on any difficulty without healing. Very similar to Sniper Elite 5's achievement, Just a Flesh Wound, which had us doing the exact same thing. Difference being that this one only excluded Mission 9, which was because, as we all know now, Mission 9 wasn't even a mission, it was just an epilogue. Now we already know Mission 1 in Sniper Elite Resistance is a fairly small mission. Rebellion themselves have even called it a prologue, where we have to take out the AA guns so the bombers can destroy the dam. So this trophy has pretty much confirmed that Mission 9 of Sniper Elite Resistance will also be a small mission. Question is, will it be a small mission similar in size to the Dam mission, or will it be another disappointing loose end style epilogue which takes us 1 minute and a single bullet to complete? The next achievement is called Full English and is earned by completing 11 optional objectives, which is a bit worrying. Sniper Elite 5 had a similar achievement called No Stone Unturned, which had us completing 16 optional objectives, and in Sniper Elite 5's base game there was indeed only 16 optional objectives to complete. Does that mean then that Sniper Elite Resistance only has a total of 11 optional objectives? If so, that's a bit disappointing. I felt as though Sniper Elite 5 didn't have enough optional objectives as it was, and I would have liked to have seen more. Here though, it appears we might actually be getting even less. Next up we have Hostile Takeover and Hold the Line, which are the only 2 achievements related to the invasion mode and are earned for winning a single invasion as the invader and for killing a single invading sniper Jaeger. Again, these achievements are the same as the opposing force and enemy at the gates achievements from Sniper Elite 5. Now you might be thinking, well, there's quite a few achievements here that are identical to Sniper Elite 5. Well, strap yourself in because there are plenty more, such as Brothers in Arms, which is earned by playing a single team-based PvP match. Open Surgery, which is earned by hitting every organ at least once with a rifle. Tactician, make a tank shoot and destroy another enemy vehicle. Gunslinger, kill 150 enemies with a pistol. Skirmisher, kill 300 enemies with a secondary weapon. Sharpshooter, kill 350 enemies with a rifle. Going the distance, get a total kill of 100,000 meters. Blaze of Glory, kill 50 enemies with traps. Eyes on the Prize, kill 150 enemies with any weapon whilst using iron sights. Scoping Mechanism, kill 150 enemies with a rifle whilst using iron sights. Set to Blow, kill 20 soldiers using booty traps.
You mean booby traps?
That's what I said, booby traps!
The Big Guns, kill 50 soldiers with heavy weapons. 3 birds, 1 stone, kill 3 on-foot soldiers with 1 grenade. Jack of all trades, get a kill with 20 different weapons. Das Nuts, get a testicle shot with a rifle from a distance of 100 meters or more. Finders Keepers, kill 50 enemy soldiers with found weapons. La Phantom, achieve 250 ghost kills. Silent but Deadly, kill 50 enemies during a sound mask. Knives for a Pro, perform 100 lethal takedowns. And Always Greener, while in tall grass, kill 50 soldiers. So there are quite a few achievements that are identical to those found in Sniper Elite 5. But we are not done yet. There are plenty more that are basically the same, such as the achievements related to weapon mastery medals, 2 of which are actually identical. We have Pistol Perfectionist, obtain 6 pistol related mastery medals. Secondary Supremacy, obtain 8 secondary related mastery medals. Revered with Rifles, obtain 7 rifle related mastery medals. And Master at Arms, become the master of each weapon. We then have 5 almost identical achievements related to collectibles, differing only in their amounts. Pen Pal, collect 35 personal letters. Top Secret, collect 35 classified documents. Treasure Hunter, collect 22 hidden items. Spread Your Wings, destroy 21 Deadeye targets. And Innovator, interact with 21 workbenches. And then we have Survivalist, which is this game's only achievement that's related to survival mode. Complete an entire survival mission. In Sniper Elite 5, we had to complete 3 survival missions. Here, we only need to complete 1. Let's hope that's not a sign that there is in fact only 1 survival mission, but I would be very surprised if that was the case. Now so far I have mentioned 46 out of Sniper Elite Resistance's 54 achievements, and they are all pretty much identical to Sniper Elite 5's achievements. So, 8 left. What are they? Well, 5 of the 8 are campaign related, which has us doing various things in certain missions. Now I'm not going to say what they are for spoilery reasons, not that it would spoil much, but I'll leave a link in the description if you want to check out a list for yourself. But it's basically just recover this or sabotage that, likely optional things that you don't even have to do, similar to the shooting of the crane driver in War Factory, that type of thing. So that leaves 3 remaining achievements, one of which is Mastermind, which is simply headshot the main villain, which to be fair again is identical to Sniper Elite 5's Brains of the Operation achievement, which had us getting a headshot on Moller. And the 2 final achievements for the base game, I'll get onto the Hitler mission achievements in a moment, but the 2 final achievements for the base game are both related to the new propaganda mode. The first is Propagandist, which requires us to complete all propaganda missions with a 3-star rating, and then Propaganda Machine, which has us completing all propaganda missions with a 3-star rating on authentic difficulty. So that makes Propaganda Machine the only other achievement linked to authentic difficulty. It will be interesting to see how exactly we achieve 3 stars in the propaganda missions. Do we have to complete each mission within a certain time? We can already see that killing enemies in quick succession increases your score multiplier. so all signs point to rushing through as quickly as possible. But with that being said, in this particular propaganda mission, which I didn't actually spot the first time round, you can see that the timer here doesn't actually start until the enemies become suspicious. So just these few seconds here of footage gives me hope. We now move on to the Lights Camera Achtung DLC achievements, which is the Kill Hitler DLC. Now this DLC contains 8 achievements, and this won't take very long to go through at all, because they are all identical to the Wolf Mountain achievements found in Sniper Elite 5. With the exception of the He Did Not See It Coming achievement, which allows us to kill Hitler from a shorter range, every single other achievement is exactly the same. So there you have it, a total of 62 achievements. It's just a shame that most of them are simply copy and pasted from Sniper Elite 5. The biggest disappointment for me though is the absence of any Authentic Plus achievements, indicating that Authentic Plus is not making a comeback despite the popular demand for it. Also, the achievement hinting that Mission 9 could quite possibly be another tiny epilogue like Loose Ends in Sniper Elite 5 is also quite disappointing. Every time I see anything new to do with Sniper Elite Resistance, my opinion is always the same. From the very first moment I laid eyes on it, it's just more Sniper Elite 5, more of the same, and this achievement list just reinforces that. I mean, with the exception of the 2 propaganda mode achievements, most of these are identical to Sniper Elite 5's achievements. So then, less than 2 weeks to go and we will finally be able to get our hands on Sniper Elite Resistance. It doesn't have me super excited like a typical new Sniper Elite game would, I'll be honest with you, but I'm looking forward to more Sniper Elite. I'm looking forward to playing new missions, I'm looking forward to fending off invaders on these new maps, and I'm still interested in getting to try out the new propaganda mode, even if it is riddled with timers and looking absolutely nothing like I was expecting. So that's going to be it for this video. Let me know in the comments how you feel about this achievements list. Are you happy enough with what you see, or are you a bit disappointed that the majority of the achievements are just copy and pasted from Sniper Elite 5? Be sure to let me know down below. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please do give it a like. It really does help the channel to grow. This is a dedicated Sniper Elite channel, so hit the subscribe button to be kept up to date on all things Sniper Elite. And I will see you guys in the next video!
Brutal Barracuda, a Sniper Elite channel.